And welcome to another exciting episode of the Super Fantastic Exchange. My name is Gary. Guys, I can't tell you how excited I am to bring to you somebody that was just, I got a chance to work with for several years, and was just every time I got a chance to be in her atmosphere, it was just another level of positivity. So guys, y'all give it up for Evelyn Bardish. Yeah. Evelyn, can you hear them clapping for you?
Yes, I can hear. Thank you, Gary.
It's pretty amazing. You've got a huge fan club out there. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, fan club.
Well, hey, we love them. We love our fan clubs. Well, hey, Evelyn, I want to give you a chance to introduce yourself a little bit more about who you are and what you do.
Yes, my name is Evelyn Bardish. I've been in the industry for 40 plus years. Yes, I started when I was in kindergarten. I have been very blessed and very honored to work in Houston, and have been able to travel nationally to different states and participated in different areas of the industry. And here I am as a regional property manager.
Awesome. And an amazing regional property manager at that, I must contend. So Evelyn, I always like to connect with people that are just leaders and thinkers and motivators, and people that just, you've always been one that has just, been positive. And I love just being in your atmosphere. It's been amazing. And so I wanted to connect with you. So you inspire so many people, and I love to hear what inspires those people. So I asked you, what inspires you, and you shared with me 3 amazing inspirational points. And so I can't wait to talk about those. But the first one you shared is serving others. And I love how you kind of added to people give you energy. So share with us a little bit more about how serving others and people just inspire you.
Yes. Well, I do believe that, I was put on this earth to serve others, and being a good leader, you have to be able to serve others and give of yourself. And I couldn't have the energy that I have if it wasn't for other people. As you must know, I am one of those people that hugs. It takes me 5 minutes to hug everybody when I walk in a room, 5 minutes to hug on my way out. But the people that I come across every day, and along with my family, they allow me to be able to pour into them in, whichever way it is. It could be something as small as just helping a child learn how to tie their shoes, or as big as, helping someone just grow in their immediate steps to a long-term goal. And I serve in a lot of different things. I always try to find opportunities that I can plant myself. I've been in prison ministries, I've been in group clubs, I've been in marriage classes, where I'm in one right now where there's a lot of young people that, are struggling, they're trying to give up, and we're telling them, no, there's, if you have a servant heart, you can do anything. Yeah. And I believe as a leader, we have to be that leader. Several years back, my little grandson said to me, Nana, Papa says you're the boss. And I said, oh, he did? And he says, yes, can I be the boss? I said, sure, you could be the boss, but that means the boss eats last. The boss cleans up. The boss makes sure everybody's taken care of. And if someone that makes a mistake, the boss takes the blame. He says to me, never mind, I don't want to do this anymore. But to me, that's what a true leader is, and serving others gives me so much energy. And, during COVID, I the first couple of days, I felt a little like afraid of what was going to happen, but I didn't allow that. I just moved on and said, good old Zoom and Teams and, phone calls, we just stay connected. And I love to put into other people, pour into others, and just watch what happens.
Yeah, I love that. One of the words that you shared that I picked up that resonated with me is you plant yourself. Wherever you're at, you plant yourself, and you help others in any capacity. As a servant leader, you do that. And I love how you've recognized that, whether you're serving prison ministry, you're helping on a Zoom call, or with your grandchild, you're planting yourself there, and you're feeding and you're supporting and serving other people to help them be better. And I love that. That is so inspirational. And I can see how that would give you energy to see how other people grow from you being planted next to them.
Yes, it is very inspiring. And, it could be sometimes as simple as, maintenance person that is afraid of technology. They're not accustomed to it. And, I'm fortunate to be bilingual, and they'll see me and they'll ask me a question, and I just jump on that opportunity. I don't take it as, I have an agenda. My agenda means nothing, because if I stop and take the time to pour into that person, they're going to remember that.
I love that. Your agenda means nothing when it comes to helping other people. That's Evelyn, that is a true servant leader's heart. And I think that's the mindset. And that brings us to the next inspirational point is change inspires you. Oh my gosh, Evelyn, change for a lot of people scares the leaving whatever out of them.
Daylights out of people.
Right. I was trying to be nice. But you say change inspires you, and you even made that comment, the mindset determines the outcome. I love that. That's such a powerful quote. So tell us how change inspires you.
Well, as you mentioned, change is scary for a lot of people, but the way I take it, my whole life has been nothing but change since I was a young girl. But I take change as I have a new opportunity to do something different. And don't get me wrong, I've had some life-changing experiences that have really brought me to my knees, but I have always taken it with the mindset that God has put me in this situation. He's going to see me through it. He didn't cause it, but he arranged me to go through it. So I'm going to make it, and I'm going to think positive. And it could be simple stuff. Like, if we're changing our software, if we're putting a new technology package, if we fight it, it's going to take us that much longer to embrace it and learn it. So good. I go with it. And, yes, I'm like everybody else. Like, oh, okay. You want me to take on this asset, this community? Go take a look at it. Tell me what you think. I don't even need to take a look at it. If you trust me enough to want me to take on this assignment, I'm there. I'll figure it out. I'll think it through. There might be some days I have to have 2 Diet Cokes. I will make it through this change, because I'm not going to let my mindset be changed. And really change, all it does, it's exercising your soul and your mind. That's all.
I love it. And I love how you have this mindset where, you don't allow that circumstance or that environment to control your emotions or the way you respond, react to something. You are, whatever that situation is, you bring your shall I say, set of principles to it, and you make the best of it.
That's exactly right.
I love it. And I imagine you just walk into it with the servant leader's heart saying, hey, I'm here to make things better. That's why the change is happening, because now it's an opportunity for me to help make things better.
Right. And in this world that we're living in, every day there's something new going on, and we have to be able to embrace it. If we don't, then we're just going to crumble away, and it's only going to hurt us. Mm-hmm. So there's no time for that.
Yeah. Don't fight the change. It just makes things harder. Exactly. I absolutely agree with you and believe that so much. And so the last point that I want to, bring up that inspires you, which oh man, this is so good. This really hits me. Love inspires you. And here's a quote. Evelyn, I'm gonna have to quote you on a social media post, because I think this is such a powerful quote from you. Is the love and passion we put into every day will give us the results we deserve. Oh my gosh, that is such a powerful statement. Evelyn, tell us how love inspires you.
First of all, the love that God gives me through my faith in every day holds you up through every circumstance. It allows me to be the servant leader that I want to be. And every day I'm working it, I try to better myself. But the love that I get from my husband, my children, my grandchildren, now great grandchildren, it's like it makes me stronger. It allows me to love myself, because I see the way they love me. You can't love others if you don't love yourself first. And, I've been fortunate enough to be in this industry so long that I have a lot of people in my surroundings that they work and they show love in what they do. So I can't be a good leader, and I can't help others if I don't love myself and love them. And to me, even if you have to have a conversation that's difficult, someone makes a mistake, but if you do it with love, the results will be so different. And even if the end at that moment is not what you wanted it to be, or they wanted it to be, they will appreciate you in the long run. And we appreciate those people that have conversations with us.
Yeah.
You know, when they come through with the love that I feel we've earned and we've given to others, it's a better place to grow, in my opinion.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Evelyn, you are so wise with regards to, you know, love yourself first so you can love others around you and you can love the things you do. And I'm processing what you're sharing because it's such a profound approach to being a leader, because I believe if you love yourself, you love what you do, then that will translate, it'll carry over into the people around you and in your sphere, your atmosphere, and they'll recognize that. And I love how you talk about when you, even in the tough times, even when you have to have those tough conversations, if you do it with love, in love, then it makes it easier. It's not easy, but it makes it easier, and they understand that you're doing it from a place of wanting to help them and wanting to better them as you know, coming from an approach of love as opposed to coming from an approach of being mad at them. Oh my gosh, Evelyn, this is brilliant stuff. I'm going to go back and rewatch this because I think there's so many special nuggets of wisdom in here. And I certainly believe you are one of those untapped resources in the multifamily industry that is just absolutely full of wisdom that we all need to connect with. And you need to be teaching classes and teaching us all. So Evelyn, we're running close to the end of our time. I could talk to you for hours, but I want to give you a chance to share a closing thought with us before we wrap up.
Well, what I would share to everyone, I would just say, you know, we live and we are in an environment of change, and where we want to be the best leaders that we can be. I just recommend to everyone, don't ever let anyone steal your joy. Your joy belongs to you. And, you know, we can turn anything around as long as we're joyful and we have that positive mindset. And I just ask everybody to continue doing what you're doing, because that's why we're a strong industry and that's why we're changing lives. Thank you for having me.
Evelyn, just so brilliant. Guys, y'all make sure you follow Evelyn on LinkedIn, connect with her. If you're in the Houston area, you are just even that much more blessed to be able to be in that same atmosphere, because I promise if she even drives next to you, you're going to feel better. Serving others, embrace the change, and do things in love, and your world and the people around you will be better. Evelyn, so wise, so amazing. Thank you for joining us today on the Super Fantastic Exchange. Guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye.
Thank you.